Mixtapes and Tasty Cakes podcast. I'm Bert Lepore. He's Sammy of Monte Carlo. We're hanging here with Angry Mike D, and we talk about music, movies, and so much more.
All right, we're back with another episode of Mixtapes and Tasty Cakes, episode 79. This one, we're going to talk about misheard lyrics.
What's up?
Huh?
You never know with Mike. I thought he was serious.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've all been there where, we're singing along to a song and then, I do it to our own songs. I sing along to it. Even when we do gigs, I'm doing the backing vocals and it's like, wait, you're saying that? I've been singing this.
Yeah, it's true. Mike, it's funny because
all the time.
If Mike's hanging upstairs and I'm downstairs and I'm singing and taping stuff, because Mike hangs out upstairs all the time, and Mike will be like, dude, were you saying, being serious too, were you saying blah, 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 blah? I'm like, no, not even close. And then I go to band practice and you're like, is that what you're really saying? I'm like, yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm not the only one.
Oh, no, it's everybody. I got a mush mouth, so it's everybody.
But that works sometimes in singing because you don't want to, sometimes you want to just throw something in there and keep it a little mysterious or whatever too. So,
sure. Yeah. Sure. So Dame's actually via satellite right now from Ohio. Dame.
Via satellite.
What's your mission this week? I know you're out on the road for work here. What do you got going on?
Yeah. We're just, we're at this marching band competition, a lot of high school bands. And, we have, I'm working in the expo area. So, so we're showing some of our gear, but it's, I actually watched some of the bands and it kind of reminds me of, I had no idea. Like I'm thinking it's, high school marching bands, like, boom, boom, banging and like, nothing really to it, but dude, it's not like you saw in like the old TV shows and movies from years ago. This is like, it's almost like a whole Vegas production. Like wow. It kind of reminds me of like the Mummers, like the fancy brigades that they do, when they had the fancy shows at the convention center, like that whole kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Well, like imagine them playing like drums and stuff like that. So nice. It's that sort of thing.
Did that. So when you turn around and you see Jackie Bam Bam, were you surprised?
That?
When you turn around and see Jackie Bam Bam, would you be surprised?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, he's all into the mummer thing.
He's a mummer guy, yeah. So so just in case our listeners don't know, tell everybody who you work for.
I work for Tama Drums, so it's a cool job. It's not like I'm digging graves or cutting lawns or whatever. It's music oriented, which is what I love, and kind of keeps me keeps my hands in it.
Yeah, good stuff, man. All right, guys, so today we're going to do misheard lyrics, and I want to start off with the first one. I'm going to go me, Dame, Mike, and I'm going to start off with Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze. The lyric that you kind of think it is excuse me while I kiss this guy, or it's actually excuse me while I kiss the sky. Dame, right. You buying that? What did you think it was?
I always heard what he's actually saying, but after I heard that people have been saying that for years. I was like, I could kind of hear that. Like I remember somebody told me about it, and now every time when I listen to the song, that's what I would hear. Excuse me while I kiss this guy.
It's in your head now.
It does, but I could see how people made that mistake. Well,
it's funny because he must have known about that too, because there was a couple gigs he did where he actually used that lyric. So I didn't realize this was actually going on back then too. That misheard part. Like I thought it was just something like our generation was kind of making up.
Right.
Yeah, there's like a video clip, I think, of him singing and smiling and laughing as he's singing it, kind of deal.
Yeah.
2022, they're all kissing the guy.
He was ahead of his time.
Yeah, now it would be that lyric, right?
Yeah. Yep. Damo, what you got?
I got one. You know, it's you try to think of ones that you've actually really like experienced and that you've actually said, recited or whatever. And I can only think of a couple, but besides to research the rest. But this one, I remember singing this one up until maybe just a few years ago, since I was like a kid, on "Sweet Child of Mine." On the second verse, he says, "She's got eyes of the bluest skies, as if they thought of rain." Well, I always thought he says, which makes no sense. She's got eyes of the bluest skies, as if the wait. She's got eyes of the bluest skies, as if the altar rain. Like what's an altar rain? But I was singing that for like 20 years.
I thought it was fall on rain. So you're teaching me something right now. I thought it was, as it falls on rain. As it falls on rain. So look, I just learned that spell.
Yeah, so I was saying altar rain for years. I was like, what the hell? You don't really think of like what this stuff really means.
No.
But when I was looking at the lyrics like a few years ago, I was like, as if they thought of rain.
Yeah, I never thought it was that either.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Mike D, what you got?
I'm getting it out of the way right now. I'm taking it from you guys, and if you weren't going to use it, I'm getting it out of the way. Let's go with Kiss. I want to rock and roll all night and part of every day.
Yeah. I don't know. I never thought that.
That's a good one. That's from Role Model.
I kind of think it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That was in a movie, that part?
Well, they mentioned it, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. But I think it's kind of ridiculous. It doesn't sound like that. You got to be deaf to think you heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought that. Okay, next one for me. Black Sabbath, Paranoid. The lyric that a lot of people think it is I tell you to end your life, but it's really I tell you to enjoy life. But you can hear it. I can hear that. I tell you to end your life. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I had that on my list too.
So you could possibly hear that, right? That sounds like that,
It does, yeah.
Yeah, and then you have Ozzy saying, I tell you to enjoy life. Enjoy.
Yeah.
But that's definitely like a missed one. What do you got, Damo?
I got another Ozzy one on the same album, Iron Man. When I first heard that, I actually bought that cassette tape because of that song, because the Road Warriors used to come out to it.
Yeah.
And then I asked like my buddy, he was like, "Oh man, I love that song. Who does that?" He's like, "Oh, it's Black Sabbath, Iron Man." So I went out and bought the cassette tape, Paranoid. And I always thought the first line, I think it's the first line. I always thought it was Ozzy lost his mind, but he's saying, has he lost his mind? I always thought it was Ozzy lost his mind. Like,
yeah, why not?
Which sort of singing about himself in the third person.
Yeah, I never thought about that, but yeah, why not? I mean, that could be right. Yeah, definitely. Mike D.
I'm going one of my favorite ones, and I don't even think it's a misheard lyric. I think it is what it is, and everybody does. No, it's the right now. Let's go with Manfred Mann's. What's it? Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche.
Yeah.
Come on, he says douche. He says douche. He says douche. There's no misheard. He says douche.
Yeah. I think he does say that.
Absolutely. There's no misheard in that one. He ends it with an shh. There's no misheard hearing that.
Because it's supposed to be.
He said douche.
It's supposed to be revved up like a deuce. Another runner in the night is what it's supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds like douche to me. I think everybody thinks it's douche.
Yeah, the lyric is douche, but he's definitely saying douche.
Right, because if you know the lyric, if you know the right lyric, and you start to hear it, you're like, okay, now I hear the right thing, and you can set your mind on that. I don't care how many times somebody said, no, it's deuce. No, it's not deuce. It's douche. He says douche.
It does really.
He said it, not me. I'm sorry. But.
It does sound like he's a lot of shh at the end of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I think everybody, that's the one I think that everybody would think out of the list. I think that's definitely the one that everybody would go, it's douche.
Oh yeah, that's probably a top fiver.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
by the way,
it's crazy.
What was that what was that thing? Remember a few years ago it came out, they were saying that one word, and it was like some people heard it one way and some people heard it the other way. Remember that?
No.
I forget what the actual. It was some kind. It was sort of like a meme going on for like a week or two, but it was like you could hear it, like they were just saying one name, constant rhythm.
Yeah, sounds so familiar.
And you would hear, I forget what it was now. That's how memorable it was, but like you would hear different things, like if you were like on one side of the room and the other. It was freaky.
Yeah, I don't know.
Remember, we were listening to it like and geez, my memory's just as bad. I can't remember what the word was. But yeah, we were listening to it over and over again for like an hour or something. Like, no, it's this, and it was just going back and forth. You were hearing one thing, and then I was hearing one, and it changes back and forth. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, the next one for me is a personal one. It's pretty damn embarrassing, and Star Spangled Banner. I always thought it was for the longest time. I thought it was Jose, Can You See? I swear, for the longest time, I thought it was Jose, Can You See? I fucking know.
Wow.
Yo, it's embarrassing, but for a long time.
Should revoke your citizenship.
Yeah. Jose, Can You See? We're the melting pot, aren't we? Yeah, I honest to God thought it was that for the longest. You know when it's fucking horrible. You know when I decided, or not decided, but realized that it wasn't it, is when Skid Row put out the "Oh Say Can You Scream." I'm like, oh, that's what it is. Remember?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Top that
It would
one.
have been a little weird. Jose, Can You Scream?
Right. Jose,
Well,
Can You Scream?
The other ones I had on my list were already mentioned, but this other one, I just found this out today that I've been saying it or thinking it all these years, but on the Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand, the one part, I get high. He keeps on saying that.
Yes.
He doesn't sing that. It says, I can't hide.
It does sound like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that one. I always thought
get
it said I get high. Yeah.
I thought it
Wow.
was too.
I get high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
High to something like that. Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
never
a
even
good
gave
one.
that one a thought because it just sounds so natural with kind of like with the Beatles lyrics.
Well, yeah. I mean,
but
I never even thought of it either. And I was researching like, this stuff, misheard lyrics, and that's when I saw it. I was like, wait, they're not singing I get high.
Yeah, I mean that's a top fiver.
Yeah,
Definitely. That's up there. What do you got, Mike?
well, while we're on the Beatles, I mean, we might as well do Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds on the line. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes gets mistaken for a girl with kaleidoscopes by.
Yeah.
Which I
does
never
sound
thought
like
that
that.
one. You could vaguely kind of hear it, I think, but
It
I
sounds
don't
like
know. Like, you
colitis to
think
me.
I never.
I'm
heard
sure the Beatles, like, which this they're singing about a girl who's running by shitting. What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were high as kites then, so who knows?
It's
Right.
true, but I mean, if you listen to this song, it's like a kaleidoscope. It's like in the sky. It's like all about like
it's all
being
drug
high
related.
and stuff like that. So a girl with kaleidoscope goes by kind of just really doesn't fit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if it was Guar or something.
Yeah. Okay, for my next one, I'm gonna go to a rap guy here. You guys remember the guy Snow had the song Informer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, forever I thought it was Hey Farmer. I thought it was Hey Farmer.
I'm with you.
I thought it was Hey Farmer forever.
And until I actually saw the name on the video, Informer, I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah.
what he's saying.
Hey
I'm like,
Farmer.
Hey Farmer sounds better.
Hey
Well,
Farmer.
that's the only line I ever knew, or word I ever knew that he was saying in that song.
That's the only thing you can understand, maybe.
Did you know it was Informer, or do you think it was Hey Farmer?
Oh yeah, I knew it was Informer. I couldn't tell you anything else he was saying after that. Though.
Yeah, something like that.
I think a boom boom down.
And the get boom boom down. That's a fun song. Damo, what you got?
I'm all used up.
Wow.
That was-
Damo tapped. I got a bunch. How about you, Mike D?
let's go with Elton John's Tiny Dancer. And I never thought this, but you can't unhear it once you do. Hold Me Close Now, Tony Danza.
Uh,
But I don't even think Tony Danza was even like thought of when that song came
that
out.
was before Taxi.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So but it's always fun when you hear that song. It's even fun to just shout that lyric out. Like, people look at you like, "What?"
You see
I'm like, "Oh yeah,
memes.
that's what he's saying."
You see all the memes now with the song, hold me close, Tiny Danzig, hold me close now, Tiny Danzig,
Danzig,
just like
really?
memes
Yeah,
that
yeah.
people have up of that. It's like
I
they have
didn't see
like
the
Danzig
Danzig
was like
one.
a baby, it's
Yeah,
like, hold me
yeah,
close, Tiny Danzig,
Yeah, there's a meme of Elton John holding like
a
a
baby
baby
Danzig.
with Danzig's head.
That's even creepier.
It's funny. It's funny. Okay, I got a bunch more here, so I want to go with my next one and this is another personal one. My words make no sense. Beck Loser. And my wife used to break my balls all the time. She used to laugh so much. I thought it was, "Oh, Canada, I'm a loser Philly." I didn't know.
Wow.
I thought it was, "Oh, Canada, I'm a loser Philly." Whatever the fuck that means.
Wow.
Where it's, and then wait, then the real lyric I can't even pronounce. It's like, "Soy unpreneur me, I'm a loser baby," whatever the fuck that means. So unpreneur me. I don't know. It's really.
I thought it was like, "So how can you go? I'm a loser, baby. So
I
why
think
don't you
that's
kill
wrong
me?"
too. It's
Right,
like soy.
like-
Soy unpreneur. I'm a loser baby.
Really? So
I see.
wow.
Yeah. Speaking in tongues. Damo's got nothing. So how about you, Mike? You got any more?
Let's go with something even stupider. And I don't know how they even think of this one, but how about Starships? We built this city on sausage rolls.
That's so stupid.
Who the fuck hears that?
Come on.
Come on.
Nobody hears that.
I mean, unless you wake up in the morning and you're craving some McDonald's breakfast or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just not there.
Yeah, I saw a lot of them. I found a lot of them when I was researching this, and it was like, I never once ever thought it said, like, I did see that one that you just mentioned. I was like, I never even thought of that. There was one for Living on a Prayer, or you give love a bad name, and
Yeah.
I forget what it was, but it's like
A
I
naked
don't know.
line or something. It was bad.
Yeah, it's like people have like
Who
I
thought
don't
of
know,
that?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So how about ABBA, Dancing Queen? The misheard lyric is "Dancing Queen, feel the beat from the tangerine."
And what do they really say?
They're saying "Dancing Queen, feel the beat from the tambourine."
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah.
I mean, that would make more sense. Mike D, you got anything?
Yeah, I mean, that's like another one. Like you got to be like maybe like 5 years old to hear that the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, I got like 3 more. So Led Zeppelin, "Stairway to Heaven," and guess what? I did think it was this. The misheard lyric is "There's a wino down the road," which kind of sounds like "There's a wino down the road."
Yeah,
that
okay.
I could see if it was Jethro Tull singing that might have been a lyric.
Yeah.
The correct lyric is "As we wind on down the road." But I like the wino. I thought it was wino forever myself, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. I could
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then Soundgarden, "Big Dumb Sex." I always thought it was, "Hey, know what to do. I'm gonna butt, fuck you." Which really, I'm gonna fuck you. But I always thought it was butt. It was forever. It might have been, it was a joke with my buddies, and I just thought that was the lyric when I first got into Soundgarden.
Well, you never know
Weird.
sometimes with bands what they do, because you had Faith No More and they had Be Aggressive, which was Mike Patton singing about sucking dick.
Yeah.
Who it was actually written by Roddy Bottum, who's gay.
Yeah.
And he did it as a joke, sort of to have Patton, go on stage and make a fool of himself singing it. But Patton just don't give a shit.
He embraced it.
He embraced it. Yeah.
So the last one I got, and I think this is a good one, Megadeth, "Symphony of Destruction." The line a lot of people hear, and me included, is You try and take his balls. You try and take his balls.
Guess what? I forgot about that. You know what? Till this day, I thought he said that.
It's still
I never.
till today. Till today, I thought it was always that. It's actually you try to take its pulse. I think he's saying balls. Absolutely.
Oh, I know.
Wasn't it the next thing
You knew his pulse?
the next thing you know, they'll take
Yeah,
my balls
yeah.
away? Isn't it like at the end of the song, right? The
Yeah,
next
no.
thing you know, they'll take my balls away.
No, it's the
No, no.
the
Yeah,
verse.
trying to, yeah.
Try
Well,
to
Yeah,
take
then
his
he-
balls.
Then what's
Yeah.
the line in that song? Then is it to say, wait?
That
This
is the
is-
line.
That is the line.
But I think he says at the very end of the song too, like the last lyric.
I didn't notice that. I just noticed this part, and I always thought it was balls.
There might be a couple times he sings. it in
Maybe
there.
I thought he said balls. Tell you the truth,
I always thought
it
he
makes
said
sense,
balls.
really.
So, before we move on to the next segment here, did anybody see that Mike Tyson thing that happened?
I just saw. I just watched it like an hour ago.
I got to
That was
see it.
great.
The guy
Dude
deserves
is a
it,
total
right?
douchebag, though. Total douche, the
He
guy.
deserves
Oh yeah,
it.
he deserved it. He deserved it. Mike Tyson held back a little bit. You know that.
Yeah,
He blooded him up a little bit,
good.
but he had to. Come on,
How dumb.
he held back.
How dumb do you got to be to still mess with Tyson? I mean, come on, man.
And they say he's like totally changed by the way he was like when he was younger. It's like he's a nice guy. He takes pictures with people.
Yeah, he's totally different. Yeah,
Yeah.
like he kind of like reinvented himself. You know, where he's totally not what he used to be. But you know, he's heavily weeded up now.
Yeah.
Well, when he's on that airplane, it's running low. So
Why he's
that's
on
his
mellow.
patience there. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean,
Well, a guy hit him in the head with a bottle, like a water bottle.
is
So,
that what happened?
you know,
Wow.
and he was nice enough, even like I guess like a little bit before that, he took a selfie with the guy.
yeah.
That's
a-
crazy.
Never
Yeah.
mess with like anybody, who's a boxer or a wrestler. I mean, why do people even like go there? It's like stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. I definitely don't understand, man. All right, so moving on to the next segment. All right, guys, 10 awesome McDonald's foods you can only get in Japan. I'm gonna start off with number 10, McPork sandwich. So it's a simple addition. It was a simple addition. It was a hit at McDonald's location in Japan. The pork patty sandwich is covered in garlic and black pepper sauce with lettuce and some texture. Taste Tester says it's a unique blend of salty and sweet, with the size being comparable to a typical breakfast sausage patty. The wrapper the wrapper is oddly enough written in English so that the hungry sets in. Whatever the fuck that means. But yeah, you're looking at this patty, the pork patty looks all right. Same-o.
Yeah, it basically looks like, like a breakfast, like a sausage.
It looks like the McRib.
Which, you know what? I do like their breakfast sausage they have,
Yeah.
So it just, you probably put some salt on, some seasoning, some sauce on it, and put it in a hamburger bun and serve it up as a McPork.
Yeah, I think that would be edible. Mike D, what do you think?
Edible, but man, what's your stomach going to be like after that?
It's always fucked up after McDonald's. So it doesn't make
World
sense.
War
The
III.
mixed shit.
Yeah. The mixed shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna move on to the next one. This sounds interesting. I think I would try this. Teriyaki burger. The teriyaki burger. The teriyaki burger is actually a staple in Japan. This sauce-covered meat lover sandwich is comparable to the typical McDouble, except instead of beef patties, this one's made with a pork patty. They love their pork.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely go for this one. How about you, Damo?
I would do it. There's a place on the West Coast called Carl's Jr.
Oh, yeah.
and they do on the East Coast it's Hardee's, and they do a teriyaki burger, and that's usually my go-to when I go there when I'm if I'm working out in California, and so I would imagine it's probably pretty similar to this. So I would go for it.
Yeah. Mike D, what do you think?
I mean, if you're going to give the McPork a chance, why not this?
I'm in for the teriyaki. Anything teriyaki, I usually like. So, yeah, thumbs up definitely for me on that one.
It
Which
just,
one's
I
it?
don't know. Though. I'm looking at this picture and the meat just looks a little weird though. I don't know.
Oh, you're
It looks
being
like
that hard on
it looks like it's a chicken leg, like a little chicken wing or something stuffed in a
Yeah,
roll there.
yeah.
It's like,
me.
I don't know.
All right, guys. Up next, we have the shrimp fillet or the shrimp fillet. Yeah, it looks a little rough for me. What do you think, Damo?
Yeah, I don't I love fast food, but I do not like fish, fast food fish. Like the fish fillet sandwich and that stuff. It just I skeeve that. So this thing looks pretty nasty. I would not eat that. I would not eat that at all.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
How about you, Mike D?
Dude, I love seafood, but I'm looking at this thing and it looks alien to me. It looks like a patty that you bite into, and there's all like shrimp inside of it, either chopped up or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like I don't know, like the texture would be weird. I
So
don't know. It looks kind of disgusting.
yeah. So what's the deal with that? Is it like a jumbo shrimp, or is it just
I
like
don't think it's
I think it looks like a
pieces,
bunch of
looks
little
like.
shrimps to me.
I
That's
think
like
it's
a
like
Yeah.
a ton of little, like a bunch of little shrimp. Yeah.
They probably freeze it, bread it, and then refreeze it. I don't know. Ugh.
Yeah, that's a hard no for me.
yeah. I'm out on that too. It just looks weird, but hey, they said
Yeah.
it's big in Japan. They love it. That's what they say. We gotta go to your friend and see if she agrees.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, look at this interesting one. German sausage chicken sandwich. Wow. The cultured snack is inspired by Germany's popular mix of meats. This sandwich is seasonal in Japan. Wow. That's all I got. um,
It says the sandwich
Yeah.
is seasonal in Japan's McDonald's, but the anticipation is comparable to North America's McRib phenomenon.
there you go. It looks like a breaded sausage.
Yeah, it looks pretty good actually.
Yeah. I mean, anything really bread, it's kind of hard not to.
Yeah, you know what?
Resort.
With sauerkraut, I would totally do that. That actually looks really good.
Damo's in for the sausage.
Yeah.
How about you, Mike?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it looks different. Sounds different.
You know what? It kind of looks like the chicken sandwich from like Popeyes or what's the other place? Chick-fil-A. Like it looks like that, and McDonald's actually has their version of it now too, but that kind of looks like it. I would definitely get that. That would probably be a big hit here.
You know
Yeah.
it ain't gonna look like that picture though.
No.
Yeah. I actually these look like customer photos. They don't look like stock McDonald's photos.
They do look like customer photos. Yeah. Now that you said that, they do.
Maybe Japan takes a little more, pride in the McDonald's than we
Little-
take it here.
Yeah.
But he looks sloppy enough too, though, at the same time. So it don't
Yeah.
look like it's a pretty picture. It looks sloppy enough where it looks real. All right, this one I can't even say this word, but I'm gonna try. The full moon cheese Tsukumi burger, which is
It
definitely
might be
said
it might be the
Shoot.
Suckamy burger.
wrong. Suckamy burger.
Zucchini burger.
Zucchini.
Suckamy burger.
That's zucchini. Yeah. You just have me
Like
talking trying to
zucchini.
pronounce shit. Yeah.
Zucchini.
So it's another seasonal favorite, only served at McDonald's in Japan. The full moon cheese Tsukumi burger is inspired by the
Zucchini.
Harvest Moon festival called Tsukumi. This festival is held in Japan and Vietnam on August 15th, according to the lunar calendar, where there will be a full moon at night. So naturally, this sandwich is only served during the autumn season. I don't even know what the hell's in it.
Okay, it's basically it's a cheeseburger with egg.
Oh, okay, that's doable.
Or you know what? No, wait. It's a standard beef patty is met with cheese and a large egg patty. Yeah. So I mean, a lot of restaurants are doing that now anyway.
Yeah.
Like hamburgers with
Yeah,
The
I've
egg
heard
on
of that.
top. Yeah, it's good stuff.
yeah. So that's pretty common now.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty good too.
Yeah,
How
like
do
a
you
breakfast burger.
how do you say that word?
Zucchini.
Tsukimi. So the T silent. Okay.
Yeah.
I apologize. Tsukimi. So don't sue me. All right. You ain't getting nothing anyway. Oh, this
Don't
is
sue you.
yeah. So this next one looks like something you get here with no problem. The Mega Muffin. Talk about the breakfast of champions. Although through America did away with the supersize options, Japanese inhabitants are still putting up the challenge. This Mega McMuffin is just your standard breakfast sandwich made with English muffins, a sausage patty, egg, and cheese. The Mega McMuffin's a mammoth of a sandwich and twice the size of its originator. That's tough to listen to me. Yeah, this looks like the normal thing, right?
Yeah, because one is never, it's never enough. So you get that. That should be plenty.
More than enough.
I usually get two. I always get two or something.
Yeah. You know what? I kind of dig the McGriddles. I kind of dig them. I don't know why.
Yeah,
But
they're a little greasy though. I mean, it's
a lot greasy. Yeah. Wow.
Well, it gets things moving in the morning, so it's good.
yeah, it gets things moving. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Mike Day, you would do that. I'm sure you would do this sandwich, right?
absolutely. I want
I
one
would
right
do.
now, man.
That Mega McMuffin looks fun. I could
all
put
about
Mick,
that.
Mega Muffin.
I'm
put
all
Mick
about
in
the
everything.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it should be the Mega Muffin now. You know,
Mega McMuffin.
Everything in McDonald's is Mick something. You know, except for like the cheeseburger and the hamburger. Everything else is Mick.
Yeah.
But they had Mayor McCheese.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sorry they got that name wrong there. It's got to be the Mega McMuffin.
Yeah.
Mega McMuffin. All right, this one's interesting. Chocolate fries. Let's get to the weird stuff. People are known to dunk their fries into strange dips, anything from ketchup, mayonnaise to ice cream. Generally speaking, when it comes to fries, nothing's off limits. It seems that McDonald's in Japan wanted to test this theory by serving up chocolate French fries at their locations. I don't know what the orange stuff is. I guess that still could be chocolate, maybe.
It's probably like carrot paste or something.
I don't know about
Yeah,
the
I don't
chocolate fries.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's
Oh,
not.
come on. Come on. You
would
have to
do it?
try it. Absolutely. Why not?
I don't know, man. I mean, like the chocolate covered pretzels, I'm okay with that chocolate and potato chip thing. It don't really work for me.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah,
What's wrong with you?
I usually don't like to mix, sweet and savory things, but very like.
I'm telling you, man, chocolate
Very soft.
bacon. Way to go.
I don't know. I don't think I ever had chocolate bacon.
You got to try it. You got to at least try it.
Not fries. I think it's like the texture of the fries, which I don't know.
Oh, you get those babies well done with the chocolate. It's probably fucking good.
I have to try and make it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dave, have you ever had the chocolate covered bacon?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think I had it either.
Yeah.
I don't think I had it either. All right, guys, moving on to number 3. Cheesecake McFlurry. I mean, it sounds good to me. Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at this picture, I think I'd definitely do it.
I would do it.
I would definitely do it.
No, no way.
But you know what? If they had it here, in the United States, the machine would always be down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Dude, you go to some of these water ice or ice cream places and they're like, oh yeah, the chocolate's out or the vanilla's out. How could you be out of that?
How do you do that? Yeah, how's that happen?
Yeah, chocolate or vanilla, you should never be out of those two. Never.
Listen, dude, I might have mentioned this before. Where my sister lives in Jersey, I think she's like around Mantua, around that area. There's a Dunkin' Donuts that's there that never has donuts. Never has donuts.
Somebody I work with was saying they went to Dunkin' Donuts and they said we're out of coffee.
How's
How
that
are you out
happen?
of coffee?
Wow.
Like you probably sell more coffee than you do donuts.
That's what you sell. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just like, how do you?
I guess since they just went by Dunkin' now, it seems like they went downhill.
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, it's like most of their business is probably coffee and like breakfast sandwiches. So I could kind of see that they don't. I could understand them being out of donuts, maybe. But
Is that why they're changing the name to Dunkin' instead of Dunkin' Donuts?
yeah,
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
They changed everything changed about Dunkin' Donuts. Their coffee flavor changed. It's like I have to get it extra to taste remotely good anymore.
like it used to.
Like
Yeah.
it's almost like it's worse than Starbucks right now. I don't know what the hell happened.
I don't like
But
Starbucks.
I don't like
strong.
Starbucks either.
Too strong.
No. That's what I'm saying. Dunkin' Donuts is pretty bad. It's to the point where I won't even get coffee.
Well,
from
years
there
ago they used to make their own donuts. Now they don't make their own donuts.
No, they come in already. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Someone else makes them for them. Where I work, we're like in an industrial area, and there's a place that makes the donuts for Dunkin' Donuts.
It's crazy.
Remember, I mean,
Where they come from, China?
yeah, probably. Now they actually make the donuts, so you can smell it. Or every time I leave work, you could smell the donuts.
You can smell it.
But yeah, usually in the back, and years ago they used to, in the Dunkin' Donuts, they used to actually make.
Yeah.
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 They
That's
used
so
to make
weird.
these cookies too. They were so good.
Dude, the cookies were awesome.
I remember the cookies.
Yeah.
They stopped. They take stuff off their
Really?
menu all the time.
Yeah, but the cookies were great.
Cookies were great, man. They were big too. Like one cookie's good.
Yeah.
I
More than
remember
enough.
them.
Yeah.
They used to
man.
have that little container, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Damo, why don't you take a shot at this next one? Because I'll never be able to say this. Number 2.
Sankaku Choco Pie Black.
Better than I would have.
Yeah. Sankaku Choco Black. Sankaku Choco Pie Black. Okay.
It looks interesting.
It does, yeah.
I don't know what. I mean, I guess it's just a chocolate pie would be my guess.
That's what it looks like to me.
It's a flaky pastry oozes with a warm chocolate filling that is guaranteed to be the envy of any chocolate lover's dream.
Yeah. And yeah, that looks doable. It looks a little nasty in the
Yeah,
picture, but it's doable.
Yeah, those are pretty good. I wonder how big they are.
Probably not that big.
They're probably like a McNugget or something.
Yeah, right.
Wow, how about this for number 1? Pineapple pie. That looks pretty interesting. That's got to be good. I think that would be good. I'm a
Do they
fan of the
still do-
pineapple.
But it's probably that fake pineapple.
Does McDonald's still do the apple pies?
I think
yeah.
so. Yeah, I think so.
I think that's a staple. I think people
I
go
think it
crazy
was,
over them
yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't heard of it in a long time, but that was like their big thing years ago.
Yeah,
the
the hot apple pie.
I used to
yeah.
love them things.
2
Yeah.
for $1 or whatever the fuck they were. 2 for $1. Something.
Yeah,
They're probably like $5 a piece now.
yeah, right. Yeah,
Dude, McDonald's ain't cheap anymore.
no,
No, nothing.
Like one
I
person you
was
go in there,
there.
it's like you're spending $20 easily.
I usually go with the 2 cheeseburger meal, and that's always like the
$8.
cheapest meal.
Really like $7-8, right? Used to be.
No, it used to be like
Oh.
3-4.
Yeah, it was always like around 5. Then it went up to around 6. I got one like a week or 2 ago. It came out to like almost like $9.
Wow. What size soda did you get? I think that's where it throws it.
I always get the smaller medium because it's always
Wow.
way bigger.
Yeah.
Like a medium is like an extra large now. So
Wow.
I was in New York about like 20 years ago. We stopped in McDonald's and their Big Macs were like close to $10.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is like that long ago. Yeah. I was like, oh my, like different places you go, like their prices are different.
yeah,
Wow. Yeah. Hey, have you ever tried Punk Burger? Either one of you guys up at Patchogue Avenue?
No.
Avenue? I don't think so.
Pretty good. Pretty good. The Punk Burger.
Oh wait, yes, yeah, I did have that Punk Burger before. Yeah, they were
They're
good.
pretty good.
Little pricey, but they were good.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
pricey.
I've never been there.
One. All right, guys. So in the music news this week, what do you got, Damo?
Yeah, I think the big news this week was the Jason Newsted, who hardly ever does interviews. He did a rare interview where he said that 6 months ago he was approached by Alex Van Halen, who's basically like he's sort of like a recluse also, like he doesn't really do interviews at all. But he was approached by Alex Van Halen to take part in a Van Halen All-Star, or not All-Star, like a Van Halen tribute tour or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to be Alex Van Halen on drums, Joe Satriani on guitar, and Newsted on bass. And he said, we got together and it didn't feel right. I don't think we could do it justice, so he kind of like backed out of it. And then like a couple days after that, Joe Satriani did an interview and he said that it was true. And, you know, with these kind of things, you know, you usually like don't talk about it, you know, so we were kind of like, you know, shocked that Jason talked about it. You know, he brought it out. But yeah, we were going to get together. It was going to be, you know, David Lee Roth was going to be singing, and
Wow.
you know, and then the day after that, David Lee Roth put out like a tweet on, you know, on Twitter about it, saying that it was Alex Van Halen, Tommy Lee, Joe Satriani, Steve Lukather, who was like Eddie's best friend.
Yeah.
And Jason Newsted, Michael Anthony, and David Lee Roth and Pink.
Wow.
And it was going to be like a tour. So who knows, you know, if it happens, you know, I think it would be cool. I mean, it definitely deserved to do something for Eddie. And I think that would kind of, you know, pique people's interest. It would be cool if they got like the, you know, Alex Van Halen, Michael Anthony, get like Sam and Dave, and then like kind of like maybe pick like 5 guitar players.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, like they do this Experience Hendrix tour where they pretty much have like the core band, and they have like Joe Satriani will do it, him, Zach Wilde, I don't know, Eric Johnson, like a few other guitar players, maybe like a half dozen guitar players.
You know what I understand?
They
It's like,
tour like that.
it's like the Eddie Van Halen tribute concert. Well, who gets the fucking money? Eddie Van Halen? It's a tribute. No, you're putting
Right.
money in your pocket. It's not a tribute.
You know what? It will probably go to like he was really big with this Mr. Holland Opus charity or something.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they would do some of the proceeds of that.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, yeah, because nobody's going to totally do it for free. I mean, these guys are paid musicians, you know.
Yeah.
But it would be nice for them to do some kind of thing for him, you know, because they really haven't done nothing. And I know Wolfie's probably trying to stay away from it, you know, which makes sense.
He doesn't want any parts of that.
Oh, so
No.
he doesn't want to be part of this. I thought
No,
he was part of it.
He's doing his own
Nah.
thing, man. He just wants to do his own thing. And, you know, the problem is, so you don't go online that much, but the problem is that, man, people just break his balls about the whole Van Halen thing. It's like, dude, I'm doing my own thing. Like, you know, you can't
But
win,
he
you know, either way. You know,
He combats him a little bit too much, though.
he does.
Yeah.
You know, he plays into it, and he kind of comes off like a dick, you know, in a way. But on the other hand, you got to give him credit for kind of like not being so PC about things. Like
Yeah.
he just comes out like,
Speaks his mind. Yep.
yeah, but you know, he does come off like a dick and like kind of like some rich kid, you know.
Right. Yeah, I just think that people
I
just
see
ask
both
dumb
sides.
questions. People ask dumb questions, you know, and
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's just weird.
he wants to create his own path. I could totally respect that. He doesn't want to live in his dad's shadow. He doesn't want to do Van Halen Part 2, you know?
Right. You don't have to. Yeah. And guess what? That album's a good record, man. It's a good record. You know, them songs are really good. Kids got talent, a lot of talent.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's you know, it's really good. I mean, it's not really my thing. It kind of reminds me of like
90s.
sort of like, it's like the Foo Fighters Part 2.
Yeah.
You know,
that
like the
range.
second coming of the Foo Fighters, you know.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, so there you have the Van Halen thing. We don't know if it's going to happen. But the rumor, I guess, was true then. Or you know, surprisingly, everybody came out with it. Knowing the Van Halen camp, usually when they come out like this, it won't happen now.
Right.
They're really tight-lipped about. Yeah, they're tight-lipped about everything. They don't really.
Yeah.
You know, they don't really.
But it does kind of make sense because David Lee Roth was supposed to do those shows in Vegas at the beginning of the year, then he canceled them. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yep. And he's pretty
figure
much
all that stuff out.
he's retiring, right? David Lee Roth's a couple more shows and he'll probably be done. Well, supposedly.
So he says,
Yeah, they all say that.
they all say that. Maybe he's been waiting for this. you
Yeah.
know, until Jason Newsted spilled the beans. Kind of ruined it for him.
Yeah. So Newstead said he wasn't feeling it, huh?
Right.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's a guy. I mean, I love Newstead, but it seems like can't get nothing past that, you know?
He doesn't want to do anything. He said in the same interview, he said that he does live shows. He does it all for charity. They're usually like private events where he plays acoustic guitar or has like his band where it's like acoustic based music. And 100% of the proceeds goes to a charity, and he's really happy doing that. He says he doesn't need to work another day in his life
No, he doesn't.
on the Black Album. So, I mean, you can't fault the guy for
Is
that.
that-
I mean,
Is that the Chop House sessions or something like that?
yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so they'll play like art galleries and stuff, and all the money he gets, he gives it to a charity. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it
Mhm.
is.
Yeah. Pretty cool. All right, guys, mixtapes and tasty cakes. We'll see you next week.